Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam with Grand Madam's Tarot. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. You know, one thing is for sure when all you've done is walk through the park, maybe go to a festival, sit on the grass, get up, get down, get up, and the next day you're just as sore as if you ran a marathon, that tells you you've been too sedentary in your life. But more to it, let's get into this reading here. I have already tossed the dice as a time saver, and this is what I found. It's going to be the South Node in, hold on, Aquarius in the 10th house. Now, wait a minute. Whoops, here we go. 10th house. This is the 10th house. Now, what that's talking about, let me put that right over here, is someone, well, South Nodes talk about past lives and you could have been, if you believe in such things, anything from a political activist to a socialite, someone who is a people catcher. People flock to you. You have different kinds of energies that just pull people in. They want to know who you are, what you are about, and they want to be with you. Okay? It groups. You're fabulous with groups. You read a room, walk through it, and the room belongs to you. Okay? Now, another side of this South Node in Aquarius is that you give your all or way too much for the group. South Node in Aquarius means you have a North Node in Leo. And what that is the lesson you're to learn in this life. And that lesson is to dig deep within yourself and start developing the talents and skills that you enjoy just for you. Now, maybe they might turn into something big that could be a major company, a grand performance. You could be performers, a teacher who develops programs that you can sell online, who becomes famous. Okay, you get the idea? And you did this basically by going into yourself and doing what you want to do instead of what is necessary for the group. Um, for instance, on the job, you might be a top-notch organizer. You can create a system that would make work easier for your entire department, but because you want to go along to get along, you don't say a word. Now, some of you might be innovative enough that you create your own system, and then the boss finally watches how you do things and say, hey, we all can do something like that. Okay, that's a possibility too. And your system is taken and applied to the department. You don't get any extra money, but they like your system. Okay. Well, with the North Node in Leo, you sell it to, well, you can't sell it to the corporation because as soon as you work for the corporation, anything you create belongs to the corporation. But if you would take it outside of the corporation, you probably could come up with a money-making idea. Okay. So, on that note, let's see. Let's use the higher consciousness, higher self cards. Let's see what they have to say about your South Node. Now, this is for whoever this is for. This is an overall energy. It's not particularly for someone with a South Node in Aquarius, but for those who do have a South Node in Aquarius with a North Node in Leo, this is going to be super. This is definitely going to be for you. All right. Now, I'm using the Higher Self Oracle cards. Let's see what we're going to explore or what the cards have to say. And then we can get into the storyline. One more? No more. Okay. In the middle, okay. All right. Tarot team says pick it up in the middle. And in the middle, we have balance. So what this is talking about is balancing your ability to Be innovative within the group, to being innovative for yourself. Perseverance here. I do believe some of you are going to clear your energy. Clear your energy. Some of you are going to be putting together a program, project, or company from a great idea that you've had. At the bottom of the deck is confusion. Well, let's see if we can knock that confusion out the ballpark right about now. Okay? So, yes, this works for home too, especially for home employment or home businesses. And I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I saw this lady, it must have been, was it a Steve Harvey show or some show like that, where this woman, she worked for, I think she was somebody in the audience. She worked for a call center, and then she said, not only can I do this at home, I can organize my own call center. And she created one. Okay? So she really increased her income from going to, being an original $15, 14 or less an hour, to having her own call center of about, I think she had 10 people working for her. So she definitely multiplied her income. So let's see. Balance, perseverance, clear your energy. What is this about, Tarot team? What is this about? And this is also, we're working with this need to perform for oneself. Okay, take it from the top. Thank you. What? Okay. All right. There we go. Overall energy. There's some type of conflict. Let's see where the conflict is coming from. And it could be, the conflict very easily could be coming from a need for balance and the need to clear your energy. Clearing your energy. Take that baking soda and salt bath. Raise your vibration. Listen to some good mantras. Come up with a plan, or just shut yourself in, turn your phone off, turn everything off, and just be still for a while and clear yourself of people, places, and things you no longer need. Because some of you, this is why you're in conflict here. You found yourself in a losing space, in a very painful space at that. And some of you are trying to leave the situation. This could be job, home, whatever. Relocate. The law is in your way. Policy is in your way. The rules are standing in your way. And that's why you're conflicted. Some of you may be in a corporation. And that's kind of hard. Oh, somebody's walking away though. Look. Like, I've had enough of this. I've got to do my own thing. Here's your partners. For some of you, you've had your evaluation and you knew you did your best work, and they almost gave you a 0, trying to put you down. But you know your work, you know yourself. Could be a female, could be a woman. Queen of Pentacles here. Someone who always dots their I's and crosses their T's. It's kind of hard to tell somebody like that your work performance was poor when you knew it was top notch. He did it. King of Wands did it. This could be someone's boss, supervisor, manager, spouse. Let's see what the concern with him is about. The concern is, do we have a future together? Or do I have a future together with this company? And somebody is afraid of the judgment, which is a decision that needs to be made. But if you don't make that decision, the universe will make it for you now. Some of you actually feel damned if I do and damned if I don't. Well, either way, you do what's best for you. Outcome. This is outcome. This can be household. This can be corporation or company. Okay? Trying to keep that happy family image. Let's see what this says. Somebody's got questions and they're coming in hard and fast. And here's the star. The star can be, like I said, you could be the best worker on your floor, but they're trying to put you down, trying to keep you in your place. This is also a call of hope. But with this and this, somebody's coming in. They have questions as to why whatever is going on is going on. Because there's nothing wrong with this person's work. There's nothing wrong with this person's numbers. Mhm. And also, on a more personal front, the question is, who is this person you keep putting up on a pedestal? Who is this person you keep throwing up in my face? Who is this person to you? Moving right along. Mm. The mental challenge is trying to get to a peaceful place. Mm. Oh, look at this. The emotional challenge is someone that's having anxiety attacks. They can't sleep at night. What is going on here? And the outcome is the Queen of Wands. Someone who's determined to get what she wants and is the mate of the King of Wands. And I'm going to go back in here. Where are my... What's at the bottom of the deck here? Bottom of the deck goes, it's a choice that must be made here. Hold on, before we go into that, I want to see what this is. This is emotional anxiety. Now, looking at all this, conflict. I'm still feeling this is job oriented here. Mm-hmm. Spirit says friends or groups. I said, okay, okay. Some of you may be planning on feeling that you need to leave a group of people, a group of friends, um, social groups, along with corporations, companies, and businesses. What is the Nine of Swords, Spirit? Show me the, not yet. Show me the Nine of Swords and don't drop all over the floor. Okay, just show me the Nine of Swords. What is the Nine of Swords? What is the Nine of Swords? Right here, stop here. One more. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was so tired today, I just wanted to sit there and watch old television. But something said, get up and at least do one reading today. Oh, okay, we have. Mm. For some of you, you have a fear of being manipulated out of your household. Let's keep going. What else? Just keep shuffle again? Okay. Ooh, others of you are afraid of secrets of a child. You have a secret child somewhere coming out. This is personal. Okay. Mm-hmm. What else? Oh boy. And some of you have, uh, we have the meeting place, the garden, and we have these opportunities here. Some of you have been kicking it in the park too, in the grass. But also, somebody has have been having secret meetings. If we get back to the jobs about uh, jobs elsewhere, jobs elsewhere, maybe some partnerships. Maybe somebody is looking for a silent partner to support their business endeavors. They're really anxious about it. Hmm. Balance perseverance and clear your energy. Somebody's trying to make a clean break, but in making that break, they don't want to suffer any losses, or not a heavy loss anyway. Okay. What's at the bottom of this deck? Risk. Tossing the dice. Okay, now let's get into the bottom of this. What is this about, Spirit? All right. Because I'm picking up on the job stuff. This is picking up the, where'd it go? These cards, the clarifiers, seem to be picking up personal stuff. Before I do this. And somebody's taking a high risk to do something. Somebody's exposed for being a player. Somebody's exposed for not sticking around too long. Somebody's exposed, but oh, okay. Somebody took somebody's idea and tried to sell it. That's back to business. Okay, we got some shady folks here. We dealing with shadiness. So let me take. Okay, look at this. From the bottom of the deck, we have a decision to be made. There is difficulty in making this decision. It has to do with friends and partners, and what caused it to come about is there was a message sent, and this is the Page of Pentacles. It was probably regarding their money or the company money. And this can also tie into a child if we're going to take it personally. But let's see what happens here. Yeah. Oh boy. Business deals have stopped. Oh, good gracious. Mm. The money has stopped. The money has stopped because of some type of manipulation. You had in the group. It could be an investment club too. In the group, you had someone who pulled a fast one, and now there is separation of friendship. Okay. So would you say somebody stole the money or somebody took some money from the group and did something else with it? And now they have everybody suffered from a loss. Oh, look at this. Okay. Wheel of Fortune exposed it. Ooh. 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 Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. The truth came out. That's the sword of truth over this businessman. Messing up. Here's a tower called a tower. And this is the lady who found it. She discovered it. And she blew the whistle on it. And it created a tower. A tower moment. Now, this can be corporate, like I said, or this can just be some business people, investment clubs, or something like that. So now they're trying to hold on to the money. It seems a lot of people were left out of what that practice project or endeavor was, investment was. And now here, ooh, we have an indecision as to what to do about it because somebody did some lying, cheating, and stealing. They got rid of them. Here's the lawsuit. Here's the lawsuit. And where is she? And I know she called it in. Or she charged. She filed charges or something here. And some kind of way it could involve children. So you could have a child educational program, child educational center. I don't think this deals with the past. This deals with children. Here we have someone who's got to take some time to be introspective. And look, we have two major arcana here. Take time to be introspective. You're going to have to do this alone, and you're going to have to move forward with great courage. Okay, some people have been given, what do you call it? Less than what they wanted, and it has caused ruin. It's just ruined them. Okay, here we have this Ace of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. I'll say this is a seed of hope, but we have someone here who's given a lot. Now, this is the Aquarius South Node. This is Aquarius South Node right here. Because I believed in this project, because I believed in this group, I gave them my all and then some. Now, the question is, should I continue to do so? I'm overburdened as it is, even though I'm not showing it or saying anything to anybody. The money, well, there's new money coming in. There may be some problems. This is official. Now we have to face the court system, or now we have to face could be the district, union. Okay. Hmm. Now this is interesting because I have all three females here. Female energy. This is my boss lady. She's also a mother. This is a maternal energy here, but this is also the woman who kept the lid on it, or the energy of keeping a lid on something that was not to be public or discussed. And here is the woman who has the money to do it. A lot of female energy here. Put this up here. It looks like loans were made that were never repaid, or that were given for shady purposes here. They were, here we go with the secrets again. I don't know why I'm saying this. I do know why I'm saying this, because it just popped in my head. How about shady numbers with an adoption agency? How about withholding secrets from the adoptive parents that the child is very ill, might be mentally ill, or there's something wrong with the child? They're not as healthy as they're supposed to be, or they were not taken legally. There's something going on here about children, secrets, and big money. And they have agency, some type of agency. I don't know what this is. It could be the state. Well, the state card hasn't popped up yet. But anyway, there has been a message sent by the emperor. Could be the feds, because my emperor card is usually, the emperor is the one that's in control. But for me, the emperor can be the big boss, dad, or the federal government. And it looks like the federal government has gotten into this situation, whatever it is. It's almost like someone stole somebody's idea, put it into place, and I don't understand how they did it, but what they did it was illegal, and it's involving children. It's involving children. It's secrets regarding children, and I have secrets of the books. This is the book of knowledge. It's closed and locked. Like I said, the numbers could be wrong. The children could be wrong. Acquiring the children could be wrong. Sometimes it could be something as simple as test scores that were fudged. And some kind of way the feds got into it. Now, look at this. Oh, okay. Read it one at a time. Whatever was happened has been discovered. And now people are going to have to start all over again. Folks were, I'm hearing reckless. They were reckless with the figures. This very well could be somebody's school, y'all. It could be somebody's school. The fool has been exposed. Here's the sun card for exposure. Yep. Using those kids for whatever they were using those kids for. Oh, I don't know. And here we have the lovers. The lovers are agreements, or maybe two lovers had been involved with this, and they're the ones who set up the system to fudge the numbers, to make their numbers look good so they can get more funds from the government. Trying to, trying to make something out of where there was nothing to be made. Trying to make something out of nothing. Trying to do something out of nothing. Trying to blend something that just was not blendable. Oil and water, and wasn't making it. But according to what was sent to this guy, Oh, everything was wonderful. Success. A bunch of confusion. That's what the government found, a bunch of confusion. Confusing numbers, confusing data. Well, that's numbers. And now there's a stalemate. Now the government is coming in to do its own, like an audit, I guess you would say. Here's a new project. This is the Ace of Wands. Now somebody's in regret. They regret taking that project, or they regret stealing that project, or they regret stealing from the project. I'm feeling that's what it is. Somebody was stealing from somebody's project and got caught because the numbers, oh, and look what's coming up next. The numbers just didn't show the performance. The performance was lacking, but the numbers were high. And all of that is over now. The world, this is my card for the end of the cycle. This is also my card. Well, it's the world. This can be foreign travel, it can be uh, foreign places, but it's also the end of a cycle. This could be going on around the world. I don't know. But here finally is the Hierophant. The state is here. Now, also, this can be that situation with Catholic Church and the number of assaults that took place on the children. Okay? It can also be about that. The numbers were much higher than the charges made for the children, made of the children. And oh, look at this. I just saw this. It is a powerful religious institution with legacy. Okay, with legacy. It could also be a powerful state institution with legacy. This is where the workings take place. I'm trying to get that glare out that card. This is where the workings take place. Whatever it is. Oh, now everybody's stuck and afraid. Look at this. Now this is an unusual. The hangman is stuck where he is, or where she is. She doesn't know what to do next. But she's been, because her entire life has been turned upside down, and now she sees things differently. And what she sees is making her happy, Nine of Cups. Because what she sees has been completely and utterly destroyed. And look at this. You see the death is trampling over. We have the child and the mother behind the priest. That's a bishop. There's the king laid out in his crown. This was big. Whatever it was that has been exposed this was exposed. This institution was huge. This agency was huge. This institution was huge. It looks like the church to me. But we have not just the bishop. We do have the king. So we have the state involved, or the feds, as well as the church. These are public institutions that are going to have to pay for what's been done, what was illegal. And here we have the fight trying to defend themselves from the charges. Those charges are plentiful and they're quick. Trying to stay financially stable and relevant, and trying to rebuild a reputation back with being the protectors of the children, trying to give the children a safe place. They are being watched. They're being scrutinized. And they're being scrutinized because of all the shadiness, what was hidden. Wow. We have Leo energy. So that means it's time to shore up, build confidence back, and we might have a whistleblower situation here. We might have someone who has seen something that is like, oh no, this is too wrong. I've got to report this. And now they're feeling like they have no support, no backbone, but they have the resources. You have all the resources that you need. The story is out there. The story has been told. And be careful because someone is trying to offer you a settlement. They're bringing you a cup of nothing. There is nothing in that cup. That was interesting. So I'm picking up. There was definitely a whistleblower. Something was exposed. And it's an institutional setting, which means it's huge. It's an agency, company, whatever. It has to do with children, and it has to do with secrets about children or with children. I'm saying there's some. I picked up an adoption agency that was fudging the numbers, which is this. It could be a private adoption agency, but they still have to answer to the state and federal for some of them. If it's a public agency, it can be also a school where they fudged the scores. There was better scores than there was performance because the kids came out of. They failed nationally, but they had these high grades locally. Yeah, there are standards for those test scores and things. And we also have this the institution where the children were harmed, assaulted, SA'd. And that goes back to it's not just the Catholic Church, it's the church. It's the church. And all of them. Well, not all of them. You know what I mean. Across the board, it seems to be there is. I'm not saying all churches are bad, no. But it seems to be, I don't know. And it is some kind of the church is involved, okay? Some kind of way. And it's not just one or two or three or four, more than 10. So that there is something, some underlying energy going on in those religious institutions that says attacking these children is okay. Just don't get caught. It's like everybody's doing it. Um, hmm. And there was a whistleblower. It got out. It got out. Okay. Let me clear this. Let me clear this. I'm going to get this off of me and get this off of you. I am so sorry. You have my condolences if this has happened to you. If you are the whistleblower, I offer you much love and strength. Right now, clarity and peace of mind is going to be the most important thing you have. Then you'll know what to do. Okay? That was for the whistleblower. For the rest of us onlookers, let's just clear this out of our energy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But for someone, this South Node in Aquarius, in the 10th house, this is all about work or professional organizations that have been hurting the people some kind of way. And it's time for you to do your own thing. That's the gist of this whole thing. It's time for you to clear your energy, persevere, and restore balance in your life. Get out of there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's pretty much what the rest of these cards at the bottom are saying. You might be confused now. Take a break. Oops. Go into your inner light. Contemplate. That's like the hermit. Listen to the words that are coming from your inside, coming from you from within. You are not alone. Strive for your happiness. Go with the flow. Channel that anger into something that you can do. I'm not saying go and do anything crazy, but you channel that anger where your fears are, where your insecurities are. Replace your insecurities with that righteous anger that will fuel your spirit. And also, kick off your shoes, go sit in the grass, and channel the rest of that anger into that grass, and you should be okay. All right. So I see I've got a mess to clean up. This is Grand Madam wishing you so much pleasure and so much peace. Okay? Take a break outside. It'll do you good in nature. Much love.